So Jade's cleaning up the mess he made, and he picks up a bowl or whatever that is, and some way it triggers. It makes him think about the Ankui, the that little den there with the kids there when he looked up and saw the roots or whatever, and so then like he has an epiphany. I don't know how he got that from that, but he got there, and that's all that matters. So Boyd's back at his place and he's telling Kenny because Kenny showed up and he's like, someone's been in here. And I was like, dang, Sophia didn't even bother putting the stuff back in the drawers and closing it. But he said someone's been in here. Someone took the suit, the yellow suit. So then you hear Jade rush in because remember he figured out something with the tree and the roots or whatever, and or how those roots that were on in that um in the tunnels. So he runs in and he tells Boyd, he's like, Boyd. And Boyd was like, did you take the suit? He's like, what suit? He was like, forget the suit. And I'm like, yeah, y'all shouldn't forget the suit. He told Boyd, I figured it out. So they leave. Here's Sophie again going to somebody. She's wreaking all this havoc behind everybody's back and nobody's paying attention. So she comes walking into Tabitha's house. Weirdo. She goes to the kitchen and starts smelling cups. And then she gathers all of Ethan's drawings. So the next scene we see is Tabitha trying to calm Victor, and she's telling Victor and Ethan that they won't be alone. They'll never be alone again, or he'll never be alone again. And that how much his mom loved him and she wanted to get him out of there, but she's back there. So she will help get them out. Victor seems to be buying it. So meanwhile, Jade takes him to the bottle tree and he's like, this tree is directly above the tunnels, that chamber where all the kids were. All we have to do is pull this tree up and get a group of people down there while that's happening, simultaneously pulling this tree up and I don't think it's that easy to get to pull a tree up, but okay. But Kenny was like, this could work. And so, I mean, Jade's, I guess, the engineer or whatever he does. So he was talking about leverage and stuff. So, okay, sure, let's say that would work. And Boyd shut it down again. He said, what about plan B? And he's like, what? He said, I've been doing all this. I came up with this master plan and you want a plan B? So I think he said, fuck you to Boyd. He said something. And they were both, it was mutual. And Boyd walked off. Then he hears Kenny calling him. He's like, oh, I'm over here. But then Kenny shows up in front and he's like,